Guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Jojo and thank you so much for being here. So on this channel I do share some DIY projects, attend the auction, thrifting, and once in a while I do show how I have made over my space. So in today's episode, this is part 2 of the kitchen makeover. So if you have not watched part 1, I'll link it in the cards above and also in the description box below. Make sure you watch it first before you watch this particular video. So in today's episode, I'll be showing you what I did after I removed the curtain box, and also after I changed the hospital lights. I'll show you the light that I did put up, and also the last thing is what I did to my countertop and also backsplash. So without wasting more time, let's continue with the makeover. The next thing you're going to do is do curtain rods on this side, on the other side. So what I want to do at the moment is mark where the curtain rod is going to start, and then from this side and then the other side. I have my shear with me, so this is what I'm using to mark there, the place where it's supposed to start. So this is a rod that I'm using that I got from Easily. I'll make sure that I link the shopping videos in the description box below, so you get to see where I got everything that I'm using in this makeover. So the idea is I'm supposed to split these two, because this is for the curtain and for the shear, but I only need one rod for the shear. So what I want to do is use this inside part for the shear for one side of the kitchen, and then this for the other window. But I'll have to remove the finial so that this side has one finial which will be pointing this direction, and then the small window will have one finial that will be pointing this side. So I need to exchange, since this inner one has this kind of end, and then so I need to remove this finial from here and then I put here. Only need to do that for only one, so just use this side only, and then I can get to putting it on the wall. Now I want to take out the gas cylinder from here. I did get the orange cylinder pipe from Kamukunji, And the good thing is there's a provision for the pipe that will go from the wall. Let me show you. So there's that provision over there where I have put in the gas pipe, so it's supposed to go all the way up to the corridor. So that's where I'm going to connect the gas cylinder from. So this is the outlet for the cylinder. So what is remaining is to remove the cylinder and place it outside. I got this sticker paper from Thrifted Treasures 254 on IG, and what I plan to do with it is stick it on the wall that is above my sink area. I needed a statement piece that would go right between the two cabinets, and what I had in mind is having clocks there, and I did have two options. So here I'm trying to figure out which clock option I would go for. So the last thing that you're going to be doing on the wall is putting up this marble contact paper that I got from Malkia, Home Decor and more. And what I'm going to do is I'll put it with this design. So I'll cut it from up to here, and then I'll do the next one here. So let's get to do that. The best thing about this marble contact paper is that the print is not too busy, and it resembles how a real marble looks like, because the lines on a real marble are not so many. So that is a good thing, and it gives you a minimal theme, since I don't want anything too busy that will be competing on the items that I'm going to be placing on top of the countertop. The best thing about this marble contact paper is it has grid lines at the bottom. So if you want to cut, it's very easy for you to follow the line, and you'll get a clean cut. Now we get to the juiciest part of any project, what I like to call eye candy. Styling is not something that is inborn, but it's something that you can train yourself. So you can seek inspiration from Pinterest. There are lots and lots of photos that you can draw inspiration from. And another thing that makes you good when it comes to styling is knowing your style that you're going with and what you want to incorporate in your style. So be it texture, be it color. So know how you're going to marry the different items and bring them together beautifully. If you've watched my DIY video, definitely you've seen this paper towel that I did spray paint to gold, and this is what I'll put at the corner. I got these backlights from Gikomba, and I'm going to stick them under the cabinet. So I'll have one here and then I'll have another one here. And good thing is they come with a double-sided tape, so all you have to do is peel the paper and position it where you want it to be. So I think I should have it somewhere here. And I'm good to go. So now to switch it off, I just press that and it's off. I got these lovely fridge magnets from the gift place KE on Instagram, and this is a good way of preserving your memories for you and your loved ones, and also a great gift idea. You can send them any photo or quotes that you'd love to have on your fridge, and they are going to make the fridge magnets for you. I want to take you through the project so that you can be able to have a better understanding of the choices that I made. So for starters, I was looking for gold knobs, but as I mentioned in the previous video, I didn't find the gold knobs that I was looking for. So that's why I had to change the theme from white and gold to white and black. And that was the best decision ever, because with that I was able to get fabric for the shears that had a beautiful print at the top, because I needed something. I had a very big bare white wall, and I needed something that would cover up the white walls. So the option was either to do a creative wallpaper, or the other option was to get a fabric that had some interesting print. So I went with the fabric that had an interesting print, and what that did to the whole room is it draws your eyes up. Immediately you get into the kitchen, your eyes are drawn up, and that way you don't notice the white wall that was bare and that had occupied like the whole side of the kitchen. So that was that. For the light fixture, I didn't like the hospital light, that is the fluorescent bulb that was there, because for one, when you switched on the light, it would take time before it started, and then it was so noisy. So that is what I was trying to go away with. And since I was doing some pops of gold, since I did not do away with gold completely. I needed some little bits of gold here and there, so I thought it would be a wise decision to look for light fixture that had black and gold. I had to have some pops of gold up in the ceiling so that when your eye comes down, at least you can be able to see some other pops of gold here and there on top of the countertop. The other thing is I was working with some wooden elements because the knife block was wooden. So with that, I had to bring in some other elements of wood, and that's why I chose to go with the wooden dish rack, and also the place where I was hanging my aprons, as you saw previously in the video. That's why I decided to do a wooden hanger for that. And also the wood block is the knife block is wood. For the main theme, which was white, I decided to use crown paint for both the wall and also the cabinets. So for the cabinets, I chose to go with the glossy option because when you have a glossy finish, it brightens up the space in terms of when the lights are on, it reflects the light, so it adds on to the brightness of a room. And for the wall, I decided to go with their white silk emulsion, and it's so easy when there's dirt on the wall. It's so easy to wipe, and so both options for the paint were easy maintenance. Now moving down to the countertop and also the tiles, I didn't love the outdated design of the kitchen tiles, and since the landlord had refused for me to demolish and put up marble tiles, I decided to go with the marble contact paper option since it is easy, and also I needed something that would resemble real marble. So that's why I got the marble contact paper from Malkia, Decor and more. And I love the contact paper so far because the print is not too busy, so it will not compete with anything that I place on top of the countertop. And also it is waterproof, so if any liquid spills on top of the countertop, it is easy to wipe, and that way I'm sure that I'll have the contact paper for a long time. So since I didn't want to have two different prints, I decided to do the backsplash and also the countertop the same marble paper, so it is one continuous print for the countertop and also for the backsplash, and that goes very well with the white paint that I chose for the cabinets and also for the wall. They blend in so perfectly, and also the lines for the marble paper, they blend well with the black knobs that I have on top of my cabinet. The other major thing that I think changed up the space was removing the gas cylinder from where it was right next to the cooker to taking it to the balcony. So with that, I have enough space to walk around, and also it clears the space and you get a clean and finished look when you just get into the kitchen. The last thing is the fridge magnets that I got from the gift place KE on Instagram. They were a PR package, but I loved how they brighten up the fridge side, and also they are good ways of keeping up memories for you and your loved ones. And if you have like a favorite coat, that is the best place for you to place it since you're going to be seeing it often. If you're low on space, you can get these shelf risers that I did thrift, and they do help you save space and also keep you organized. So I got this label maker from Coffee Creatives KE on IG, and this is what I used to label my vinegar bottle and my olive oil bottle. So for this that I'm going to be putting on the other side near the sink, I did label this for the lotion, and I thought we'd label the soap bottle together so that at least you can have an idea of how this label maker works. And it's so easy to use. So it comes, there's now this, the label maker, and you get 2 rolls. So if you want black, you can do black, or you can do white. So for these bottles, I decided to work with black, and for these darker ones, I decided to do the white option. So let me quickly take you through how it's done. So and then you press. This is for spacing, so you press. So the more you press, the more it goes in, and then you hang it this side. So what you do is so for this we are doing soap. That is a word that you were writing. So you go to S, you start with S, so you keep on rotating. So this is S, you press, and then you go to O, and then you go to P, and then you press gently now to space, so it keeps on moving, and then you cut. The opposite cabinets, I decided to remove the microwave from the top shelf that was there because it was too high. So every time I would use the microwave, I used to struggle. So I put it on the fridge, and on the shelf I decided to put my wine glasses since they were mini, and I can't use the shelf raisers for the wine glasses because they are tall and they can't work. So I thought it was a good place to have the wine glasses, plus they are going to be on display. And on the topmost shelf I decided to do black since the theme is black anyway. So for that I went with decor items. So on both sides you have black decor items, and in the middle I decided to break up the monotony of black and add some pop of color in terms of the flowers that have some yellow and also white. Now that you have a better understanding of why I made the choices that I did, now let me show you the space in all its glory. But before that, let me remind you how the space used to be before. But I did make a rookie mistake, and I don't know how that one happened because I didn't do like a complete video of the kitchen of the before, and I remembered when I had already started sanding, so that's why you get to see the before footage around bits of the cabinets, and the countertop was covered in the black paper that I was using to cover up. I just don't know how that one happened, but at least with the footage that I did remember to take, you can be able to have a glimpse of how the kitchen looked before. So this is it. Now this is the after. I am absolutely in love. I'm so happy that I took time with the project and everything, every little piece came together beautifully. So guys, let me know your feedback. Let me know your thoughts on these projects down in the comment section below. Looking forward to it. And if you have not joined the family, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe in the button below. I'll see you next week on Friday. Bye-bye. The last thing is the fridge magnets. Fridge magnets. At the topmost shelf, I decided to go with decor items, and since the theme was black, I decided to do. I decided. I have on top of my cabinets. Anyway, we move on.